Okay, I'm going to go through recurring jobs in Workflow Max now. So there's a couple of things to be aware with recurring jobs. So first of all, you need to have a job template in the system. So in my demo system here, if I just go into custom templates, no, sorry, that's not even close to what I wanted. Sorry, if I go into job settings and then job templates, my mistake, then you need to have a template set up here in order that the job can recur. So for the job to be able to recur, it needs to know what is recurring each month. So is it a selection of tasks or costs, or what is happening each week, month, year, however often it recurs. So if, for example, you're doing service work, maybe you're doing like a service work every year, then the task might just be service labor or something simple. If it's, let's say you do web design, then it might be, you might have costs in for certain checks or licenses or things like that. So here I've got monthly social media work. So that's just a template that I've got, and there's 24 hours of consulting in there. So this is a retainer where in a month we've got up to 24 hours of social media work. What I then do is go from jobs to jobs under that menu. And then there's a separate tab on the right-hand side here called recurring. So if I go in there, I can see any recurring jobs, and I can also see new recurring job. So if I want to add something, I can add new recurring job, or I can go in here and I can see current recurring jobs. So I'll show this one as an example. To add a new one is exactly the same. You just fill the details in. So how often do we want this to repeat? When's the next date that it repeats? Obviously, that's automatic if it's already running. But if you're starting a new job, you might say, well, it starts on 1st of May, or it starts next Monday, or something like that. Is there an end date? So if it's something like a monthly work but a 1-year contract, then it might end someone else. The client, the contact, the template that recurs, obviously that's important. The name, and then this is quite clever. So this little tag here, which I've just copied from below, that's used so it will place in the month in the job name. So in other words, the job that recurs on the 1st of April will be called April social media work, and so on and so forth. Description of the job, so it might just be something simple like that. Client order number if there's a work order, budget if there is one, the state that you want the job to go into. So most jobs in Workflow Max, most of our clients will have just to go as planned, but possibly this one you just want to go straight to in progress because it's already going to be happening. It's an ongoing contract. How long is the job? And then any account managers and any staff. So that just gets saved. And then essentially what happens is every time the recurrence hits, so in this particular job's case, it's on the 1st of the month every month, it will put that job in here. So we can see the February one already in here from 1st of Feb to end of Feb. And if I click into it, I can see the details, the client, and so on, and the 24 hours of consulting. So hopefully that makes sense, and that's how recurring jobs are used within Workflow Max.